Going on, you guys? Lou back at it, give another video now. For today's video, we're going to be talking about the Houston Rockets, all right? Houston Rockets, man, I'm not going to lie to you. Bad situation. I've been talking about it for a good minute now. And it's kind of reached that point here, all right? They got James Harden, great player. And they got Chris Paul, Hall of Famer, out of his prime, and this time usually happens for players around this time, maybe even 2 more years later, maybe, for players of his stature, it'll happen. It happens fast. You're still a great player and you can still do great things, but that just prime that you had, it's not there no more. And it sucks. It sucks. You know what I'm saying? Because they were so close and the Houston Rockets had their small chances. And that's all it was, because at this point in time now, Daryl Morey is over here talking about blowing up this team, making everybody available. Now, I assume James Harden is the only one that's not available. That's also what the reports say. So this team is still going to be built around with a James Harden type of influence. But even the coach, Mike D'Antoni, they have even other coaching staff that has already been let go. Mike D'Antoni is going to be committing his final year, so this is the year. So it's a whole blow up, essentially, and they're just going to put some, hopefully if they can trade Clint Capella and Chris Paul and get something back and stay competitive, that's, Daryl Morey's plan. But how competitive can you be when you're trading Chris Paul, who has $44 million for 2021, and Clint Capella, who's going to be still getting, for the next 3 years, probably another, $90 million, I think it was his contract. I mean, you're in a tough place. It's a tough place. There's not that much you can do here. I'm not going to lie. And I think about that, and I'm just like, It's bad. It's bad. James Harden, I mean, the one thing that I could think of, right, is James Harden has a huge appeal, I think, to a lot of players, because I think his playing style makes it where him being able to score the way he can, if you could just put some nice pieces around him, and if you know your role, it could work, man. It really could, because James Harden has it. And I think the Houston Rockets are a nice franchise and all this. If they can clear some of that money away, people have seen what James Harden can do when he has prime talent. He can ball. He can. It has to be done the right way. And I think if they can clear some money off, man, which is either move Chris Paul, which is very hard, and also Clint Capella, and clear some cash, man, they could do something, man. It's so tough to me that they are in this position because of money. And the person you blame, man, is Chris Paul, $44 million. But you can't blame him. The man's a Hall of Famer, man. He deserves every penny, for sure. For sure. But at the end of the day, is that $44 million when going to him, is it worth it for not getting a championship to end of your career? And that's the only question. And if it is, then it's okay with me. It is. But, if it's not to you, then you take that pay cut, you know what I'm saying? And get some more talent that way. Maybe negotiate your contract. And then if they can move Clint Capella for a nice piece that could work for them and, get maybe some more pieces. I mean, that's the problem. It's all money. But only, if I signed for $44 million, I'm not taking no cutbacks. You know what I'm saying? I want it all. Even that extra $1 million, even that extra $2 million. So even shaving off $10 million to maybe sign, a role player or something like that. No. I don't know. The suggestion of even cutting money off of somebody's contract is too hard to even get into, because it's something that I wouldn't do, so I wouldn't even tell another man to do it, So that's one thing I do think about. But it's just, you either trade Chris Paul and make a good trade to be able to get some talent to stay competitive, or, that's the other thing, man. I mean, Chris Paul is valuable, but it's, how valuable is he trade-wise, So tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more. I'm out.